Great news today, Alberta. One of the world's largest IT companies, Infosys, today announced that they're going to be opening up a major Calgary office with creating 500 new jobs. And then we hope over the next 3 years, up to 2,000 high-paying tech jobs right here in Alberta, a game changer for the innovation economy in Alberta, Doug.
This is huge. I mean, with Infosys coming here to our province, that's 500 jobs in the near term, growing to thousands of jobs over the long term, hopefully as they continue to grow. But this is a trend that we're starting to see. mCloud, a Vancouver tech company, just recently relocated its head office here to Calgary, creating over 100 new jobs in our downtown core. We're starting to see some momentum in this tech space.
Absolutely, and this is about filling up those downtown towers and bringing life back to the downtown in Calgary and Edmonton and in communities right across the province that are seeing more jobs being created in this critical digital and innovation sector. For example, the company Simond that raised nearly $100 million last year, half of that in venture capital, and they've announced the creation of over 250 new jobs.
Well, and you know what? They're planning on getting up to 500 in about the next year. Like, these companies grow quickly. I mean, we have a whole bunch of other companies that are doing really well. Neil Financial, they're another one, a disruptive company in the fintech space, hiring hundreds of people right here at home.
Benevity?
Oh, Benevity, I mean, we got Benevity. This is $1 billion company right here. They got the space just across from the downtown. Like, there's momentum happening in the tech space in Alberta.
Absolutely. Jobbers, another company, they secured $60 million and announced they're hiring more than 200 additional IT workers here in Alberta.
Well, and you also have Adabotics. Now, this is really cool. You're talking about robotics and logistics, warehouse capacity technology. So all of these different types of companies are right here at home.
And this, of course, is on top of the record $300 million raised in venture capital here in Alberta to create jobs in cutting-edge industries. That was a record breaker, even in a super tough year in Alberta, Doug. That's a very important leading indicator, isn't it?
It really is. And when you see investments in the tech sector, those are jobs. Because when they get that investment, they want to hire people right away to continue to grow and expand their verticals of growth. That's where that money goes, into jobs.
And all of this is being fueled in part by our Open for Business strategy, Alberta's recovery plan, a plan to build, to create jobs, and to diversify. It includes the $175 million investment that we made additionally in the Alberta Enterprise Corporation, which is like a fund of funds to help to accelerate venture capital for the innovation businesses here. In addition as well, why don't you tell us about the Innovation Employment Grant?
Well, right now in Alberta, we want to encourage research and development. So we put in place the Innovation Employment Grant for those fast-growing startup companies so they can do that research and development right here and get 20% of that back into their pockets and stimulates that research and development here in Alberta.
It's also, of course, on top of the job creation tax cut, giving Alberta the most attractive tax rates for new job-creating investment, the 1/3 reduction in red tape that's moved us from an F to an A in the CFIB's red tape ranking. And of course, our big investments in job training to help people take advantage of these new tech sector jobs.
Well, you know what? And this is the thing too that we're hearing from the tech sector. It's all about talent. And they love what we have to offer here in Alberta. We're entrepreneurial. We got people that are well educated. Sometimes they need a little bit of additional education to get them into the space. But you know what? They love what we have to offer in Alberta. And that's what we're starting to see momentum in this area.
So great news today with a global company, Infosys, creating hundreds of new jobs here in Alberta, potentially many, many more to follow. Great momentum happening in diversification and innovation with a bright future for Alberta's economy.